Old is when memories start to go away.
Old is when you feel your youth fade.
Older people are forgetful, unorganized,
Does having dementia hurt?
need words repeated to them, and are stressed.
She is sometimes swept away in her memory.
When you get older, you get weaker.
Their body is always aching.
An older person is a billion years old.
Old age would be good because you have time to spend on yourself and just be relaxed. You are probably at peace with yourself.
As I am old, I would be full of experiences and lesson, which I feel makes a wise person.
Old age can be good by gaining wisdom through the years.
I hope my hair doesn't turn white.
An older person would need comfort and love to have a good life until the
I
end.
hope my legs don't hurt.
I think life with dementia would be lonely and hard because you can't remember anything and feel trapped in the past.
I hope I'm not bored and still experiencing life.
Also, the inability to make more happy memories with your loved ones.
I want to be wise with my knowledge of life.
When you get older, you get weaker.
Things help them keep walking. Older people use wheelchairs. Old is when you get smaller and others get taller.
I will not be able to make new memories.
The subconscious is reaching for the memory bank in the mind, but the subconscious is blocked by a brick wall.
It would be very lonely. I would feel like I was stuck in a bad nightmare.
I would have hearing
Old
aids.
people use walkers and canes and wheelchairs.
Older people are forgetful.
My grandma uses a cane and a wheelchair.
My idea of an old person was any old person I've seen before. In real life, TV, and media.
Year by year, people get old. It's okay. That's just life.
Their stories may sometimes sound confusing, but they have a big idea behind them.
I think I would split my time between being blissfully unaware and scared about all the things I can no longer remember.
I will be sitting on my chair in front of the TV with my husband watching Jeopardy.
In my opinion, having dementia is like losing your identity.
I picture dementia being incredibly lonely,
It's like you cannot even recognize yourself.
frustrated because of loss of memory, and being in constant worry
I feel like I would see people I can't remember
or despair,
crying because I can't remember them,
condition getting worse.
and I feel like it would be harder on other people instead of me.
I think it would be hard to never really know where you are and having to trust that the people taking care of you have your best interest.
The beginning started organized, but later on, the pattern became unorderly. Question marks symbolize confusion. Red symbolizes anger.
I let their eyes be white to represent their loss of memory and confusion. It was just an idea of an older person.
My first piece was based on my grandmother, and the drawing I drew her as I remember her when I see her almost every week. I drew her with a green scarf that she wears as it came from our culture and religion. I also pictured my grandmother's face a bit more crabby, but in a loving manner.
This is my Nana. She's 61. She's excited to see me today. I watch movies with her.
A laugh and smile lines. Gray, white, and black hair. A face that has seen sorrow and joy, and disorderly eyebrows. The eyes are blue and slightly faded, with a twinkle, just like my Opa's eyes, in that they hold a wealth of knowledge, humor, and wisdom.
She tries to see past blank spots in her mind.
Whenever I see an old person, they're always smiling.
My life will be born when I'm old.
To me, my idea of a person living with dementia is a normal-looking person. I don't think they will look any different from someone without dementia.
I don't think dementia would affect someone's outward appearance.
If I had dementia, I would feel trapped and stuck in my own body, being helpless and not knowing what to do, being lost and feeling guilt of forgetting.
If I had dementia, it would be very bad.
My grandmother had dementia.
I would not be here if I had dementia.
Dementia doesn't change who you are. Soon the time will end.
My grandfather, I like him a lot, and he teaches me a lot of things. He is 69 years old, but he still works on his yard and garden. This morning, he was planting a new tree in his front yard.
I would have glasses and need help walking.
I would probably be in care at hospice at some point.
I think that I would prefer to spend as much time as I can with my family.
My grandma is close to me, and she is an elder.
I think some good factors about being old would be having lots of wisdom and experiences I can share. I would have loved ones closer to dying. The closer you get to old age, the more risk you have of getting illness and diseases.
I think living in peace would make old age good. To not be stressed would help this, and to have a good relationship with family. If I were living with dementia, I would probably want to be with someone I love and who can take care of me and would want to be home.